And hello and welcome
Hello,
to a
everyone.
new episode of Champagne
Hey.
Conversations. Yes, I am Kim. If you do not know, we got
Maggie.
Miss Maggie, yes, and Miss
Nikki.
Nikki up there, baby. And today we are going to talk about co-parenting. Whew,
Ooh,
whew,
Baby.
child.
let me get myself together because hunting,
Right.
Look, I'm just getting off work too.
girl.
I'm hobo chic right now. I'm down for it. I'm down
Hey,
for the cause right now. You know, I got
hey,
my foot
Hey.
tied up. I'm down for the cause today. So what we're gonna have to do first, in order to successfully co-parent anything, a child, a puppet, a cat, a gerbil, you're gonna have to realize that the relationship is
a
over.
gerbil.
Girl,
Yes, ma'am.
girls need co-parenting too. You know that they can't be in this world all by themselves. They need some help too. So yes, you have to realize that the relationship is over. There's no more you and them. Now y'all have to come together for the wellness of your child slash children. Because you know, some folks have more than one. You know, we have more than one
Mm-hmm.
more than one little children running around here. So you got to get together and realize that y'all need to get together and raise these kids right. So let's talk
But
What's
about
wrong
it.
with your
sometimes that's the
eyes,
most
Mike?
difficult. That's the most difficult part sometimes. That letting go and realizing that that relationship is over. Sometimes that's the hardest part for people to get over. And I'm talking males and females. It's not one-sided here. Once
Oh,
y'all get that,
yes. It's definitely not one
once y'all
sided.
get yeah, once y'all get over that hump, then you can move towards successful co-parenting. But you got to realize it's over and you need to move on, and it's about the kids now.
Okay. What that song say is
Especially,
over.
I want to say, because I say that word that the relationship is over. m- I mean, some people
And
think
really,
by not communicating but hooking up is being over, but y'all still kind of hooking up and in and out. Being completely over this relationship, meaning all activity ceases. So just because you had a little cold winter's night and baby mama, you was thinking about baby mama and that behind. No, don't call her up for a little nice little call. Y'all supposed to be over with. It is said and done because what that do is causes a lot of attitudes and problems because then somebody gonna be like, you know what, baby, let's go ahead and let's do this again. Like, we are over, honey. No. So don't be falling for that, y'all. Don't do it.
and
If
really
you
over,
done,
I
you are
think,
done. Baby mama, baby daddy.
yeah, I think the word over is kind of not the right word. The correct word is the relationship has morphed or changed or evolved. Let's say evolved. The relationship has evolved into something else. It's no longer y'all are no longer
Mhm.
lovers. You need to get that through your head and realize that now the relationship has evolved into the well-being of your kids. It's not
Right.
about
Mhm.
the love part. It's about what's
Right.
best for the kids.
Yeah. Like, cause the relationship like really will never be over. Y'all gonna deal with each
Right,
other
right,
until the end. Y'all
forever.
have
Yeah,
a child
because
together.
that is
Right, right.
that is a the like you said that word because you can have a relationship with your baby father, baby mother, as far as co-parenting and getting along, but
Yeah.
like the physical, the emotional, all of that stuff has to be over
That part.
completely.
Yeah, that is the part that's over. The romance
Hmm.
and everything that falls up under that. That's over. Now we are strictly you are you as a human. I am I as a human. And now we have this child that we're going to have to raise together and be stable Then so yeah, that's
Man,
what
I mean, my
co-parenting
big
is.
booty or not, I mean, you gotta let that go. Because some people think that just because that's baby mama, baby daddy, you still entitled to that piece of
Me.
behind. No, that doesn't give you any type of right. Little meat.
What
That don't give you
is
no
that?
kind of right
What
to go
is
back behind. I don't know.
Why?
That's my baby mama. I don't know.
Why
I don't
do
care what nobody got to say.
Right. It's like some
Why do
men
they
feel
feel
that
like they always have access?
they feel
I
like you
don't.
property or something just because y'all have a child together.
Mm-mm.
What?
No, they're
Yeah.
mine. No, baby, no, it's not. This
God.
child is yours,
That's it.
Right.
but this
Did him?
ain't yours.
This ain't my mama's no more. This mine. No.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like, come on.
This is attached to me.
What I do. Well, honey, some people see, this what I'm talking about right here.
Seriously, what do you do when she refuses to take
Close
no
the
for
door.
an answer?
You have to close the
You
door.
close the door. This is
You
my house. Get
do.
out. You ain't gotta be here. Be mad outside, baby. Cause it don't
And-
fly this way over here.
And I see it like
Yeah.
this. If they use a child as a pawn, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you like the folks tell me, put them white folks in their life.
Mhm.
And father, regardless, parents have rights. And if somebody is trying to keep you from your child, guess what?
Mhm.
You walk on down to that courthouse. These my kids, go to the birth certificate, like these my kids, she ain't letting me see them. And some people don't want to do that because guess what? Then they gonna be put on child support.
Yeah.
And then some folks don't want to do that. They don't want to pay child support. They don't want people in their business. But if this woman is keeping you or this man, because men get a custody of kids too. If they don't want you to be a part of their child's life, then you have to go to family court. You have rights.
Mhm.
You can't just sit up here and let these folks play with you. And then all of a sudden you a deadbeat, you this, you that. When you trying to be a parent, you gotta go, get some legalities in their life. And I bet you they'll back off and let you be a part of that child's life.
Yeah.
Because they'll hold that against them. They be bitter and mad and wanted the relationship to work out. So you're gonna be nasty and rude and this nigga
Right.
ain't like we can't do that because that can kind of trickle down to your children too. Because the way you are carrying on, don't tell about him. That's your daddy on the line. Him.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
why you gotta do all that? Your
It's
daddy
your
one
dumb ass
time.
daddy. Here go your dumb ass daddy. You don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
That
child
comment
still-
sums it up. That Bruce Thumbs, you said most feel they have access because it is given to them again at some point. You have to cut that line. You have to, it has to be clear cut.
Right.
No, sir, no, ma'am.
Regardless of how
You no
good it
longer have
was.
access.
Regardless of how good it was, regardless how tight your toes curled up. You got to let it go. Regardless.
You're missing it. You're missing it.
Right,
Let it go.
regardless.
Let it go.
Toes be tight as a fist. You got to let it go. Because y'all no longer on that page. Because that going that back and forth, that's
It's not healthy.
that's not
Kill
healthy.
it.
That's not healthy at all. Good. Then folks be hiding in the bushes talking about who she got over there. Who's that over there? But that nigga my kids at? No. You can't do that. Exactly.
Showing up at your job, just checking stuff out. Like, why you gotta be here?
I don't get off.
I know you know where I work, but they don't give you no benefit to come back up here and see me no more. We not together.
Just sitting out there looking crazy, looking homeless in the rain, looking like Carl Thomas singing in the rain. Cause you
That right, Kelly. Cut off.
So your rights get cut off at the end of our romantic relationship. Yeah. Rights to the booty. You gotta cut off them rights.
You have to do it. Sirs.
And don't be sending them little tease pictures either. Like, let me see my baby. Okay, you got on board shorts on, linked over. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
doing fine. You see, he just said his first word.
Girl, I want a picture of my baby. You got a child laying on your chest.
Right.
You got on some lingerie. No, let's not do that.
Exactly.
Right.
You better prop that baby head up in the corner like this and take the picture.
Which you ain't in.
You ain't got to be in, or if you are in,
Right.
you put the clothes and you respect him. Or something
I'm
like
guilty of that, though, y'all.
FaceTime.
Guilty of
I'm
what?
guilty of that. I said, I did that. I put on like a little halter and, pushed all this up. And I had my daughter. I'm like, my daughter want to call you on video chat. I sure did call him with all this. And he going to say, oh, you did that on purpose. You're damn right I did. And you paid attention to it. But see, that was that toxic back and forth thing. And I was not over that because that was the best time of my life, honestly. You be missing stuff.
You can't FaceTime that man with your nipple out. You can't do that.
Right.
I just gotta see what he's doing. The baby wanted to talk to him. I got a legitimate excuse.
Why
But
you
it ain't the
doing
right
the whole
excuse.
runway? You got a whole runway fashion show going on, and your baby trying to FaceTime my nigga. Girl, call dog.
And the baby ain't even studying her dad. And she's like, what I gotta do? Talk to dad anyway. What? I talked to him yesterday. That's okay, but we're gonna call him now. Since I've been sipping a little bit.
He ain't got nothing to talk about. I talked to him yesterday. But yes, once you realize that the relationship is over, y'all have no comings and goings. It's all about being mature and being about this child. It's time to communicate. Yeah. Yes, communication.
Some of y'all ain't ready for that one.
Oh, some of y'all ain't ready to sit down and talk and be like, okay, so what are we gonna do about this here that we got over here? This child that we got to raise. Y'all ain't ready for that. But it's time to man up, time to woman up, be mature, and come together for the betterment of your offsprings.
Of that child.
Yes, Mike, you can call in. We actually have
we have a phone line today.
Yes, we got the phones up, girl.
We got to do a toot, 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 toot. We get to hear some of y'all. Y'all better. Ooh, I feel special.
Y'all better have some good stuff to say.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all better bring it. Yes. The phone lines.
Well, Mike ready. He gonna hold off. Come on, ladies. Y'all call in because Mike ready.
Mike,
come on. What about this communication?
We need to hear from some ladies.
Mike is on the trigger. You hear me?
Yeah, like with communication, especially if you just bitter and in your feelings, and then she didn't want it to work out, and you just like, you know what? I don't even want nothing to do with that child.
Right.
That's petty. That's petty.
It really is.
You was in love with her and that child when y'all were together, but all of a sudden you ain't together. You don't want nothing to do with her or him, the child.
Who say it again?
Do that
in the back.
They want to fight.
Fight.
You like you said, deadbeat ass motherfucker. Like this man is trying. I know people that want custody and want to be in their child's life, and you are preventing that because of your attitude, because you wanted to be with him, and you can't let that shit go. So you're gonna be nasty and rude and ugly all the damn time. And guess what?
Exactly.
That's gonna hurt your kid.
It's in the long run, because regardless of what that woman or that man is saying about you, you are the one that is in control of that. Oh, he ain't nothing but that. He ain't this, he ain't that. Well, what with this and what with that? And you still can prove that person wrong, regardless. They say you a deadbeat. Don't be no deadbeat. Because I mean, you could still call the child if you got the address. You can still go over there Hell, send a child a box or something, you know, a present. Do that. Gift cards. Do something to prove that other person wrong, regardless. Because some people be like, "Oh, she ain't want me. Shit, she ain't want me to fool with the kids, so I'm finna just leave it alone."
And you
That
give
child,
up.
that
They
child is
happy
a
with
part
that.
of you.
Mm-hmm.
That child is a part of you, regardless. Like, for real. Some people will fight. Now, I'll say people will fight more for their friends than they will their kids. And I'm gonna let y'all marinate that on there for a second. Some people will
Mm-hmm.
defend their homeboys or their homegirls, go out in the street, pull up, fight over their
Yes.
homeboys or their homegirls because they feel like somebody disrespected or somebody disrespected their friend, but they won't pull up to go pick their
For that
kids up from soccer.
child.
They won't pull up to go knock on the door. I want to see my kid. I got this for them. I got that for them. Today is their birthday. Bring them a card, do something. But y'all drop that. Y'all go to war and go to jail over your friends. But you want for your kids. Come on. Come on. Y'all can call in. Yeah. Phone lines are
Yeah.
open.
I was gonna say, and it's not, again, not one-sided, because it's not only women going through issues as far as co-parenting. I personally know some men
Yes.
who are trying to do their absolute best in being a co-parent, but that lady is making it extremely difficult for him to do what he needs to do in regards to his kids. So we want to hear from both ladies and men, because,
Amen.
like I said, it's not one-sided. It goes both ways.
It-
But in regards to communication, you need to communicate not only with each other, but also with your children. If they are old enough to comprehend what's going on, successful communication means you're not bashing, you're not being negative about that other parent. You need to communicate the right way and be mature about it, because trying to pit your kid against the other parent is not going to work out in your favor, especially
It
if you're
really isn't.
lying
It's
and
not.
being extra. Yeah, it's not going to work out in your favor, because eventually they're going to find out the truth.
Exactly. The truth will always come out.
Exactly. They're
Always.
gonna get old enough and be like, you know what,
Always.
daddy or mama, you ain't so bad. Daddy used to always talk about you like this, and I've been wanting a relationship with you. I'm glad I'm old enough to understand and be able to reach out to you now.
Yeah.
So you waste time of
Right.
that kid's life because you didn't want that person involved. So they don't get to grow up with that parent
Yeah.
because you being
Right.
just nasty because you just can't get over it.
And with the day and age that it is now, you know, these kids now, you know, some of them got social media, some of them have smartphones. In order to have a Google account, they got to set up an email. You can still email your child. You can still call your child. Most of these kids now have phone
Oh, yeah,
numbers.
they
have phones.
smart.
You know what I'm saying? You only are out of your child's life if you want to be. You can email, you can DM, just like you slide in them girls' DMs or them men's DMs. You can DM your child. Hey, how
I
you doing
wholeheartedly
today?
believe that.
Hey, how you doing today? How was school? How you feeling? You know, something like that. You don't have to. You choose to fight. You don't have to.
Well, I'm gonna say something to that though, because I've heard somebody getting a phone or some kind of mode of communication, and that parent, like, don't want them to have that kind of communication with them. They'll take it away. They'll monitor it.
And it's a
You
reason
got to
for
be
that.
sitting there
It's a
while you're
reason for
talking to
that.
your child. So yeah. So sometimes it's not that easy, to be real. It is definitely not that
sometimes
easy, because
it-
some parents
sometimes
like,
it
I don't
isn't.
want you to talk to your dad.
And like I said, with folks like that, put them people in their life. For real. Put the people in your life. Go to court, go to family court, explain what's going on. Some people don't want to pay for no lawyer. Okay, go to legal aid. There's ways to do it.
Sometimes that's your only option. Yeah, if they
Right.
just not cooperating, they don't want to grow up, they don't want to, be mature about the whole situation. Sometimes you have to go through the court
Sometimes
system. If
you
that's what you got to
have
do, that's just what you got to do.
exactly. Like I said,
But that's
y'all,
a struggle in itself too,
it
because
is.
sometimes it ain't
It
it ain't on
is.
everybody's side.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is a struggle.
It's one word against the other, and it's like it be
Hmm.
unfair. It definitely can be
You
unfair.
better have proof, especially if you're the man of the situation. Oh, you better have
Yeah.
all kinds of backup if you're going to the court system, because court systems tend to side with the mother unless you have clear cut proof that they're making it difficult for you. So yeah, it is
Hmm.
what it is.
It is. I do believe that we have a caller. Caller, can you hear me?
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Oh, there you go.
uh, we was hoping for
What the fuck you
for a
think? What the
lady.
hell you think?
Hello, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hello, Kimberly. How are you?
Hello, Mike. I'm doing wonderful. What do you have to say on our lovely, lovely subject?
Lovely subject. I'm gonna ask this. This is the questions for all you ladies. Before I say that, I want to all the ladies right now. I'm not sure if they can hear me or not, but if all you ladies can hear me, please call in. We want to hear your voices. We want to hear what you think. This is not a show just for you three. We want to hear your opinions, your thoughts, your comments, everything. Like we want to hear you guys. So don't be shy. I know y'all can talk, so um let that be it. All right. Let that be it. Please call in. All right.
Yeah.
Please let your voices be heard. But as far as what
Yes.
I want to say, this is a question for all three of you, and I'll cut that short. But the question that I have is that when you have a situation with a kid's father, um, that is that's been a very difficult relationship between you two. Like, how do you get out of the way? Like, how do you try? Should you try, depending on the situation? Let's say if it was a verbal abuse, abuse or a very extremely verbal abusive relationship, should you allow that man to be in that child's life, or you should just sit back and just make sure that he um, becomes or he grows up before you allow him to even listen to his kid, let him see or talk to his kids, because a lot of people don't realize, like, verbal abuse is probably worse than physical abuse.
It is.
Verbal abuse is
Oh yes.
extremely, you can kill someone's spirit, you can kill everything about them. They could be the most outgoing, intelligent person, but when you make them feel like they are absolute low life piece of crap, you can
Yeah.
destroy their entire future. You can
Hmm.
destroy their relationship with their kids, with their family, with their friends. Like, a verbal abusive relationship is, for me, I've always thought that a verbal abusive relationship is absolutely worse than a physical relationship, because I can get punched in the eye, you can get punched in the eye, and you know that won't hurt as much as someone telling you that you're a skinny piece of shit, you ugly, and this and that and this and that. Like, that right there, like that those scars never truly heal. And I want to know if this is something that you girls would allow a verbal abusive man um, to speak to your kids, whether it's you're on the phone with them, you're on speakerphone. Would you allow them to speak to them alone? And I appreciate you guys, what you're doing. This is a great show. But I will leave it at that, and I'll let you girls take it at that.
Ooh,
That's a
okay.
good one.
Yeah, in a situation like that, because if y'all know my story, go go check past shows because it's intense. But a situation like that, then everything has to be monitored. Period. Visitations have to be monitored. Phone calls have to be monitored. I mean, that's if the abusive person wants to be in that child's life, because most of the time when you take the abusers away, will take the abusees away from somebody who is the abuser, they no longer want to be a part of your life because they no longer have that control.
Mm-hmm.
So usually when someone is abusive or narcissistic or something like that, when you take their ability to control away, they want nothing to do with it. So I would say 9 times out of 10, about 8 times out of 10, because you still will have some people who will, you know, they'll go to counseling, they'll get the help that they need to be a positive person in their child's life. There are some people who will do that. And while that process is going, they need to heal themselves first. And the children and the people who are involved, they need to heal as well. If the children are being verbally abused, they need to seek out that they need to get help. Get your children counseling. Do what you need to do to make your children whole. Get yourself counseling because you're being abused as well. Get yourself counseling
Mm-hmm.
because at times some people need to be apart in order to heal. And that's really what needs to happen. They need to get help. Y'all need to get help. And then we reintroduce when we've come to a place that we can do this. But it's going to have to be heavily monitored. You will not be on the phone by yourself with my children.
Mm-hmm.
You will not be, my children will not be in the same space with you without being monitored, either by me or by the court system. Point blank, period. You're not going to be alone with my child because guess what? I'm not going to allow my children or my child to be victimized by you again. So if I have to be like, you know what? You go get you some counseling. I'm finna go to the courts, have everything monitored. You can do it like that. But most of the time, somebody who is abusive is not gonna want to go through that. They're just gonna be like, you know what, just ain't go on about their business. And
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, that's a hard pill to swallow. We can sit up here and be like, oh, well, you know, everything is beautiful clover fields and, you know, they're going to be just great. And, you know, no, we're going to we gonna call it what it is. Most of the times when you remove yourself from abusive relationship or abusive situation, you and your kids, the person that is abusive moves the hell on to somebody else, leaving you damaged, leaving your children damaged.
I would elaborate on that a little bit. I'm gonna say this, especially when you yourself have been emotionally scarred from that physical or verbal abuse. It can be horrible or physical, to be real.
So.
Sometimes we might get the strength, or we might get that one family member we can reach out to, like, look, I need to leave tonight. And you leave. You go far away. But something takes you right back, and you bring them kids right on back. That man don't knock you on side your head, bust your eye. But for some reason, you're terrified for your life that he's going to find a way to get you to come back. And that type of, that is hard to get out of. And once you are out of it, sometimes some of them don't even leave and go. They might not be in your, in your household and everything else, but Now they threaten the children. Like you said, visitation rights and things like that. Some people are even scared to put it. The courts involved. Some of them are afraid of that. So, you're terrified. So you don't know how to react. I want to pick my child, put my child on the phone, that type of thing. And okay, I'm gonna come up there and shoot you or something like that, threaten you. The kids fear it because you shaking and you scared and you trying to hide and, oh man, I got to move out of this state to get away from this man. That's a lifelong horrible journey when you have to just pack up and leave your life behind. Them kids, them educations they're getting, they don't met friends and everything. That a life on the run and being afraid is that's horrible. And I definitely wouldn't want an abusive person, especially if he's not getting help about that or anything like that. No, you cannot be involved with these children without some type of supervision. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say on that one.
Agreed.
Yeah,
battered spouse syndrome.
Yeah. Better. Yeah, that is. It is, and that's reality. Like some women, they're afraid, and some women put up with it because they don't want to be alone, or they want their children to be around their father. And sometimes being apart is the best thing. Sometimes not having that man in your life, if he does not want to put the work in, is the best thing. If he's willing to change and actually going to counseling, he's making the changes, he's being mature, then yes. But if he's just some low down, put my kids on the phone, or showing up, beating on the door, 12 o'clock at night, talking about, I want to see my kids, Yvette. I want to see my kids. You need to leave him alone. Just go ahead and get your permit. Get them papers for that piece of steel.
Okay.
And let him
I think
breathe
that kind of brings us to our next. That brings us to our next topic, I believe. There we go.
Set of boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Because without the boundaries, Bookie, it's gonna be chaotic. It's gonna be crazy because you need boundaries in order to successfully co-parent. That's one of the main things: communication and boundaries.
That means you need to set visitation boundaries. You need to set a schedule if need be, because it can't be, either the mother or the father just dropping by whenever they want. I want to see my kids. Like we've said several times throughout the show, it can't be like that. It has to be a set time and a set schedule every week for when you see your kids, or they go to the other parent's house, whatever it may be. You have to set a schedule, because it can't be, him or her dropping by whenever they want, or calling and say, hey, I'm on my way to get my kids. No, it doesn't go down like that. Now that the relationship is over, it needs to be a set schedule, and you need to keep to that schedule, unless, of course, there are, circumstances preventing that, and you have to, adjust. But for the most part, that boundary has to be set for when visitation occurs, because it can't be just all willy-nilly whenever, oh, hey, I'm on my way. No, it needs to be a set schedule.
Yeah, exactly. And it has to be consistent, because kids need consistency. It can't be chaotic. They got chaos in mama house, they got chaos at daddy house. Like when the child get peace and they sleep, like it's got to be. You have to set boundaries. You have to keep those boundaries in order for everything to flow right. Because, like Nikki said, you're not gonna pop up at my house 1 o'clock in the morning, talking about I want to see my kids, or you banging on my door talking about, man, I got some outfits. I want to drop these outfits off. and it's 11:30 on a school night. Like, come on.
You
They
can call.
they sleep. They sleep at 1 o'clock in the morning. Get your shit together. Tried it.
Or you call a phone.
I know some folks that be trifling. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kids sense everything.
Go ahead.
You can't put nothing past these kids now. You can't. I got some outfits, Mike. Kids gotta be fly and they sleep. What you talking about?
I know of this couple that they weren't together, and both of them really had kids that they didn't want. Pretty much, you could tell that they didn't really want no involvement with their children, so they'll pass them off to each other. So they'll show up, drop them off with shit, and leave, and not show up within a week or communicate or anything like that. And then see what happened is that parent decided, okay, I'm gonna do the same shit to you, drop the kids off and not show up and not be around. You can't reach me, and y'all playing that back and forth boomerang thing. And these kids are just hurting. Like, these kids were out of school and everything because y'all both want to be trifling as parents because you both don't want to take care of your kids.
Okay.
Set that boundary about this relationship. I don't care what y'all got going on. You want to be partying, hopping. You need to make sure them kids are taken care of. And y'all both got a mutual agreement. I get them on weekends. You get them during school. You do this. You pick them up now. And stop all that back and forth. Oh, you don't do anything. I'm just going to drop the kids off and then not be a mama or a daddy to them for about a week. And not concerned about them. But you hopping and shit in the club or something like that. Like you ain't got no responsibilities.
Both of y'all can't be doing bald head hoe shit. Like, somebody, y'all gotta get this together. Y'all can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Who gonna raise the kids? Poor kid gonna get tired, gonna grab the kids.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
I'm gonna go myself.
Uh-oh. What you got?
Here you go.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story, okay? My first child, we were no longer together after I had her. And it was a situation, I didn't put him on child support. I didn't put them folks in his life, but he was trifling. He didn't try to do anything for my daughter. Barely ever saw her. So I'm a single parent working my full-time job at a call center, doing what I can. And to just see him living his best damn life every day of the week. While I'm struggling. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, one day something freaking snapped in my head and I was like, you know what? I had a fucking enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pack my daughter's diaper bag. She's got plenty of diapers, formula. You don't even got to spend no money on anything that she needs. But you know what you are going to do? This weekend, you're going to be a damn father. I'm telling you what I did. I got a ride because at the time I didn't even have my own car. I got a ride to his house, knocked on the door. He was chilling in the backyard with his brother. He's surprised as hell to see me because, again, we're not together. We're not communicating at this point. But I'm like, here you go. Here's your daughter, and here's your diaper bag. She's got everything she needs. I'll see your trifling ass on Monday.
You did not pull old girl from what love got to do with it.
I pulled the fuck up and said, here you go. You're going to be a daddy this weekend. That's what you're going to do. So whatever you have planned, I'm sorry to tell you that shit is fucking canceled. This weekend, you're going to be a damn daddy.
I mean, look, sometimes you do got to do that now. Now, I ain't saying
you got to make them step up.
Don't do that. Just don't be making that, yeah.
Girl, I'm telling you.
Yeah. That is awesome.
It had to be done. You want to live your best life like you just out here all willy-nilly and you have no responsibilities like you said. I'll be damned if I'm sitting here busting my ass to take care of her. I didn't make her alone. I'm not going to take care of her alone.
I gotta test
so guess what? Here she is. Here's everything she needs. I'll see your ass on Monday. How about that?
See you on Monday.
I got to testify to that one. I had my children when I was young. I look, we were young, fresh out of high school, popping babies like left and right, and we ended up not being together. And well, he cheated on me or whatever throughout the whole relationship. So while he's living his best life, like you say, the only time he come and get his children is when his people are in town, so he can show off. You ain't worried about them no other time.
Girl, I know you lying.
But now you want to go get them fresh outfits, new kicks. They look good because your people in town. Oh, I'm the father of the year. Let me make sure I'm put these posts up and everybody. Look at my children, y'all. Aren't they beautiful? Where were you the rest of the year? So you know what I did? I threatened that ass. I was like, don't even bother. If you ain't gonna come over here on the regular to come get them, don't even bother to come get your kids. Oh, you gonna take my kids away? You damn. Because now you want to parade them like it's they are carnival zoo animals or something like that. Because you want to show them off all of a sudden, like you been doing this. No, your family knew that you wasn't about shit. But saying that though, he did grow the hell up. That was when he was young. So people do grow up now. But Lord, them first few years was a challenge. It was a struggle.
Sometimes you got to give them a kick in the ass in order for them to grow up.
Ooh, y'all done tickled me, baby. I am still on Nikki just pull it up, throwing out diaper bags. Talking about, you a family man now, huh? Oh.
Girl, I was sick of it. Okay, sick of it.
Sick of it. That's what I'm saying. Sick of it.
Sick of it. I was sick of it.
What you do me? I gotta wake up middle of the night because she crying and sick and hungry.
Right.
You finna do this today?
I've had enough. I need at least a weekend.
Okay. You got it. You got that weekend. If you ain't get nothing else in life, you got that weekend. Okay.
Honey, I lived my best life for that one weekend.
Hey, sometimes mamas need a break. God damn, fellas. Be a daddy. Take that baby off the mama hand. You can send clothes and boxes of shit, but you need to come get that baby too. Give that mama a damn break so she won't be snapping at your ass every day.
Exactly.
We tired.
And
we gotta cook, we gotta clean, we gotta goddamn show up at school and cuss somebody out. We gotta do all that.
I did that faithfully.
Come get them sometime.
I still do that.
Right.
I still
demons. Whatever, Kevin. You got one now. Got you,
girl,
baby.
Well, honey, the next was setting boundaries. Once you have got your boundaries set, make sure y'all are on the same page when it comes to everything. What goes on in your house, what go on in their house, discipline of the child, you know what activities, even down to what they eat. Because my kids got allergies. And if you call me from the ER talking about, I gave a kid some grapefruit juice, I'm gonna go upside your head because she's allergic to it. Baby, allergic to grapefruit. Who does?
You didn't hear a damn thing I said. You thought I was lying when I said her face swell up.
Charlotte Hawk was over. I'm okay, mama. You got me here on time. Don't this swell up too much. I can still breathe. You know.
Oh Lord.
She look like this. Cause she swole up. Come on. Work with me. Oh Lord, back. The wind and took Maggie out.
Oh God.
So I'm like, come on. Don't do that. Y'all got to be on the same page when it comes to everything. Visitation. How long you gonna have a kid? Okay. You gonna have this weekend. I'll be there Sunday night around 8. Are you gonna feed them or do I need to cook? You know, things like that. Make sure y'all bounce the information off each other. Make sure y'all are on the same page everything is good, everything is cohesive, everything flows that way. Won't be no mix-ups. Won't be nothing crazy. Everybody know what's going on in each other's
And
life.
it's more than just visitation. You need to be on the same page about discipline. How you're going to discipline that child? What goes on when that child is at your house? It needs to be the same thing that goes on while my child is at my house. Y'all need to be on the same page about everything. Because if y'all present to your kids as separate, everything is two. It's, when I'm at mama's house, it's one way, but when I'm at daddy's house, I get to get away with this. That's not going to work out in either one of y'all's favor.
At
Because
all.
once that kid gets of age, they gonna know how to play both of y'all. So if y'all are not on the same page and presenting a united front like you should be, that kid or kids is gonna take advantage of both y'all asses, and y'all gonna be the ones with the blues.
Exactly. Exactly. Because baby, kids know who to play. My kids do it now.
My daughter used to do it too.
If they want something that they know Dex is gonna say no, guess who they ask?
You. Yep.
Baby, and then it'd be so funny. My text message sound to go off and Dex would be like, what does the kid want? Because he already
Right.
know. She not gonna ask him. Who forced
T for Trident.
Kids, that's it.
Just
My daughter, my older daughter loves grapefruit. And we just found out that my youngest one is allergic to it because she never ate grapefruit before. She's very ticky. And so, hey, she back.
I gotta get on my phone, y'all.
I
Look,
see.
I got a storm going on, so I can't get on my laptop no more.
And so she tried a piece of grapefruit, and that's when we found out that she was allergic to it. Because she was like, yeah,
no.
she was like, yeah, mom, my throat is kind of feel a little and I keep Benadryl on deck. So I hurry up and gave her some Benadryl because I gotta have it in my house because I have food allergies and I don't know what I'm allergic to till I eat it.
Mhm.
So that's we found out she allergic to grapefruit. So no one is forcing grapefruit.
Yeah, so both parents should know that. You better know about all allergies. You better know about their schooling if they're old enough to be in school.
Exactly.
You better know
You
about
need to
what's
know
going
about their
on
damn
there.
weight and size and shoes and stuff. Don't be
Everything.
calling me. You need to know all that. How old is
All
your
of
baby
it.
and what's her birthday?
Okay.
What grade are they in? Can you tell me that? If you
Mhm.
can't tell me what grade your baby in, guess what? Y'all not on the same page and you need to get your shit together.
What shoe size they wear? What their favorite color? Something. What's their favorite food? Something. Y'all got to know these things.
Mhm.
Right.
It may sound trivial, but to that child, that's important
Mm-hmm.
because y'all got to be on the same page. And
Oh,
whew,
I'm happy.
and then when you know no longer are together, y'all on the same page, y'all got boundaries. Now y'all trying to date other people because guess what? It's over between me and you. But guess what? Y'all got some cheering. Y'all got cheering. So that person gonna be in that child's life.
Yeah. This ain't no jump off. This ain't somebody you just smashing when it's convenient.
At
This
all.
is somebody that's going to be in your life. And therefore, they're going to be in your child's life too.
Exactly. That's if it's not a jump off. Somebody that's just there for the weekend. You know, this little hint, and then they out the door.
Right.
Or somebody you know that you're not going to have a long-term relationship with. You know, do they really need to know your kids?
Mm-hmm.
If you knew that,
But
if
they don't need to be
you're not gonna
anyway.
be together, do they really need to? No. So we got to pick out what's weekend they gonna be over there when whoever gonna be over there, because if they
The
not gonna
kids
be,
get nosy, and they be like, "Oh, what happened to Brenda this weekend?
baby,
She coming back? Oh, this
baby,
Tammy. Okay, Tammy, how you doing, Tammy?
kids get you caught up because they go ask, "Hey, are we gonna go to the park with
Right.
Tiffany?" And you sitting there with Stacy, your child get your head bust.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. Can't introduce your child just to anybody. It's got to
Yeah.
be somebody who's gonna be consistent, somebody who's gonna be stable in your life.
Yes, honey. Why is everybody calling me on my phone? Look, Larry, I'm having technical difficulties today. Get on this other browser. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they want to talk to you. Talk.
Mhm. I'm sorry, y'all, about these technical difficulties. Trying to get it together.
But honey, that introducing, and I mean, I have mixed feelings about this because some people, if y'all gonna be together like a fiance or something, then both of the parents and then whoever the fiance want to be there and they all want to talk. I got mixed feelings about that. It all depends on the maturity of all parties involved to do things like that. I don't feel that that's necessary. Long as you like, okay, I'm with so and so, we're engaged. Okay, let her know that I'm a head buster. I'm a head buster. I will knock a nigga out. I'm a head buster. Long as they respect my child, respect me.
Joe, don't you put your hands on none of my, on no head or nothing. Don't you do it.
Exactly.
I get that thing braided. It better be braided when they come back.
Thank you. Cause both of my kids are very smart mouthed. If anybody's ever been on the phone with me, a video conference with me, you know my child got a mouth on her. And she will let somebody know. My other child, she got locks. So you don't need to touch that head anyway.
Right.
And so therefore, long as you respect me, respect my children, and respect the bond that me and whoever that is have, we good. We cool. I mean, we ain't gonna be best friends. We ain't gonna go out to the club together. I ain't gonna, at you on social media. But we gonna have some kind of respect for each other. I'm good because my life, I done went on with my life, and they done went on with their life. I'm not gonna tell them they can't have no relationship because I don't want nobody being around my kids. What in the world? That's crazy.
That part, I can't stand that. Don't be petty.
What?
And both men and women do that. Don't you have your new bitch around my kids? And then the dude too. Don't have your
But you got some nigga in your house.
I don't want to hear that. You don't decide what goes on in your house.
Exactly.
You can't have it both ways, boo boo. You can't be dating, shit, but he can't have nobody.
Exactly.
You better get it together.
Right.
The same thing goes to whoever primarily has a child. Now, if I have custody of them, and I know, I'm fresh out of a relationship and I'm hoe hopping, I'm not finna sit up here and introduce my kid to every dude that walked through my house for what? No.
Right.
We not finna do that.
No. That's why you get hotel rooms. You don't bring that person there. Y'all can have a whole relationship. Well, he better have a house or something. But no, you're not going to bring him up in that house
at all. Not with my kids. Not with mine.
Mm-hmm.
Cause shoot, no, that's tacky.
Yeah, it is.
And that's why I have no respect. There is no respect for men who don't understand. I'm a single mother, and even though my kids are 16 and 19, they're older, but I do not have men running up and through my house. So if you can't respect that, I don't care what you're trying to do. If we trying to date me, if you're trying to cuff me, I don't care. If we're not serious, you will not be stepping foot in my house. So if you don't respect that, I'm sorry, but deuces. I can't do it. So If you step a foot in this house, then you done been in my life for a while, and we going some damn where. We not just, screwing. We not just seeing each other when it's convenient. No, if you step foot in my house, then it's something serious. So if anybody who tries to date or whatever the case may be, you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. You better move on to somebody else, because it's not going down over here.
At all. At all.
Oh yeah, that's very immature.
Very much so.
Because you don't want to see that person move on and be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Get over it.
At all times. At all times. Because that really gets on my nerve. It's like, okay, y'all not together anymore. You going on about your life, you dating, you got out, but you don't want the other person to have anybody. You just want them sitting up in their room.
I'm done. I am done.
You just want them to sit up in the room and wait on you to let them have access to their own child. Like, what? What type of stupidity is that? Like, you in a relationship, you know, y'all all on social media holding hands, and we took a long walk on the beach in the romantic rain. We sipped wine as we watched the stars. Bitch, let that man do the same thing. Like, let him walk down the street, hand in hand with his girl and be happy. Come on, like, that's childish. That's crazy.
Right.
But anyway, when you find the one that you want to walk down the street hand in hand and watch stars shine on your face, once you find that person, we're going to introduce them to your child, because guess what? That child going to be your life until death. So therefore, that child is going to be a part of your life also. So they need to be introduced respectfully. Don't just throw the child. It's my kid. Go over there and play. Wait a minute, Jesus. No, y'all need to introduce, let the child know who this person is, and also tell the child, tell both of them, because they're going to have to know too what the deal is. This is my child. I love him. You going to be a part of my life. We're going to be together. Shall we shall grow old and flourish. That's the best way for me to put it without sounding just too crazy. Because y'all know anything come out of my mouth, so
I'm quiet, yeah. I'm just over here having all kinds of issues.
So you trying to figure out your life right now.
I'm trying to get my life together. I got stuff to say, but I'm trying to get audio and fit. What is going on today? Oh well,
this is a good comment.
This is a good one.
What about if one of the parents gets married? How do you feel about that child calling the new parent mom or dad?
Oh, that don't happen. No, sir, ma'am. No, no, we don't do that. That's just me personally. They call her. I mean, I don't know if it's disrespect, but they call her by her name. Or if we're describing who she is, that's stepmom. But my children don't call her mom.
See, I'm a little different on that topic. If they're married, now this can't be this can't be jump off. Right. This can't be girlfriend. But if y'all are married, then she is in fact stepmother, and whatever my kids are comfortable addressing her as, I'm comfortable. As long as they're comfortable, I'm comfortable. So if they're comfortable calling her mom or the dad, and of course this would be younger kids, because older kids ain't going for it. Mine, like I said, mine are 16 and 19. They ain't got to call
right.
No man, dad. Even if we do get married, you just gonna have to live with that fact. But if they're younger, I can understand wanting to call, their dad's wife or their mother's husband, dad, because that's in fact what he is. And we can't expect that person to treat my kids as if they were their own. If I'm gonna be like, well, they don't need to call her mom or they don't need to call her dad. I'm not gonna be like that because if my ex has chosen somebody to the point to where they married them, then they're gonna be in my child's life, and I expect them to treat my child as if they were their own child.
That part.
So I don't have a problem with calling them, dad, mom, dad, whatever the case may be. Because
Well, I mean, I'll add to that.
can't be too sure.
I'll add to it.
Which
Now,
but
I'm gonna say
for the sake of the situation, you say ex got married to a woman, and my kids were younger. I wouldn't have a problem with them calling her mom, whatever the case may be, as long as they're comfortable, because that's who I care about. I care about how they feel. So if they're comfortable enough with calling her mom, hey, by all means, call her mom. But she better live up to that fucking role, because it's not just a name, it's not just a greeting. She better live up to that name. That's how I feel.
I'm gonna say this, like I'm gonna put a to it.
Mine are older.
Yeah, I feel I feel the same way with that. Now, if it's somebody who is younger, like toddler, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if they slip up and say, "Well, mommy, whatever," I know I'm your mama. You fell out my cat. I know that you mine. So it's whatever you're comfortable with. And that's for them to figure out, because they like if her name is like Stacy or something, Mama Stacy, or call me mom or call them mommy or something like that, or ma. Because I call my grandmother mama and I call my mama mama. It's whoever the hell I was talking to at the moment. If I'm talking to my actual mother about my grandmother, my mother knows I'm talking about my grandmother. So it's all depending on what the comfort level with the child and that person is. My children are 15 and 16. They ain't calling nobody daddy. They call Dix. They see him as a father figure. They all know, like if someone asks, "Oh, who is that?" They'll say that's my stepdad. But they're older. So if they were younger and they wanted to call him dad or whatever, that will be up to the child and him. Because I'm not gonna be like, "That's your daddy, you don't call him that." I'm not gonna, jump down the child's throat. It's whatever they come up with and they're okay with them calling. That's just me. What's going on? There's a lot of beeping around here. Hold on, and Poe Maggie, she just got blowed away again. And it looked like Nikki froze. Am I in here by myself? Uh-oh, finna act up. Let's see what's going on. Well, with introducing the child until we find out what actually is going on. Setting boundaries with your partner. Because there has to be boundaries. What is going on? One moment. Trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. Well, apparently I'm not frozen. So until we figure out what's going on, that everything just dropped. It's just me. Setting boundaries with your partner. That is, where we're picking the child up, we're dropping it off. Is there a third party that's going to be involved in this case? Y'all can't get it together, can't be around each other. Who's the drop off point? Who's going, hey, who there? Who gonna be there? because I'm not going to drop my child off and you got a house party going on with you and your significant other. That's not going to happen. You know, setting boundaries with discipline, because I really didn't whoop my children. So I'm going to have the same thing going on in my life with in your life too. So your little girlfriend is not gonna whoop them. If there's a discipline issue, we all gonna come to the table. We're gonna talk about it. Period. Because you put your hands on mine, I look good in orange. Maggie's back, y'all.
Can you
I look
hear
good
me?
in orange. I can hear you.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. What's going on?
There, I don't know. This don't want us to be great right about now.
It don't. It don't want us to be great. Well, I was kind of going, hey, caller. We got a caller.
Oh, hallelujah.
Anyway,
Thank you. Save us,
we got a
Jesus.
new caller.
These
This is the same
technical
old
difficulties.
Negro trying to figure out what's going on with y'all.
I don't know. This just does not
It's
want
cutting
us to
people
be
out.
great. It's
Mm-mm.
Look, man.
don't want us to be
That's what
great.
happened.
And
Look, man,
Nick is
that's
back.
Donald Trump. They Donald Trumping us today, man. They don't want us
Right.
to be great.
Don't want us to be
We're
great.
having a great show.
Right.
Can y'all hear me?
Let me ask
I
you-
can
let me
hear
Yes,
you.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
I
Let
can
me,
All
hear
right.
you.
let me ask you these questions. Everybody good now?
Yeah.
Yes, we do it, Mike.
We back now.
Okay. Because y'all neck was rolling, eyes and everything. Well, y'all about to snap and cuss and doing
Oh, we
everything.
went to the next topic.
Y'all haven't had
We
one
ready to
sip
talk
of
about
drink.
the
Oh,
next
have y'all?
topic.
Well, I had went to the next topic, baby. I was talking about I look good in orange. You know,
Yeah, I don't even know if y'all heard everything I was saying.
you was
Your
going in
thing.
and out, and I'm like, oh my god,
Ugh.
going in and out. She
Freaking hater.
But thanks for tuning in. I'm glad y'all still here with us. Thank you.
Right.
But yeah,
because
y'all. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All I do is say this, and I'm going again. But how exactly? How is that a situation like seriously? You should think about like stepping out of, like Nikki says, like whatever they're comfortable with. Especially if it's a mother who is actually doing her job and you're just in your feelings just to be in your feelings. Is that something that you have to grow up for yourself, have to mature for yourself, or is that something that's like something that is, I guess that's what's the word I'm trying to say, is what it's justified for you to act that way, even if the woman is doing a job, even if that man is doing his job. Like, is there something that you personally you feel as though that you have to, like, that's a question for each one.
What was the question?
right, what?
I'm trying to figure that one out. I guess I'm trying to figure out the question. I'm listening. We all like, what?
Right.
Could you reiterate that again, please?
What you say, Mike, darling? I'm sorry. It kind of went over our head. We still trying to figure out why the internet hating on us. Oh, he
I
got
know. I was like, do I need to repeat what the hell I was saying? Because I was going in.
And I had something to say to that. Because we was like, before it cut off, we was talking about them calling them mother and all that type of stuff. And I think
know
that's where
you were like, no, you were like, I'm not for that. I don't want them calling, nobody mom.
And then you said
I wanted to add to that because
right.
you were saying that that you don't mind it. Now, I allow my children to figure out what I'm not saying telling them don't call them that. They personally, based on their relationship, that's what they felt comfortable with calling them that, her that. So it wasn't me saying, no, you can't, look, if she's married to him, she's in his life, taking care of them, because I have an autistic son, and anybody that can deal with him, you get a high five from me. I don't have no issues with that. But I'm going to respect how my kids feel towards that person. And if they're not comfortable with calling her mom and calling her by her name, I'm not going to stop them. I'm not. That's just me. And that's kind of what I was trying to say. I was like, oh my God, what was going on? But that's just my personal opinion about it. I'll allow them to choose what they want to call that person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I was saying too. Like mine are older, so I don't really have to deal with that because mine ain't not about to call no other man dad or father or what have you. They're not about to do that. So I don't got to worry about that. But if they were younger, I was just simply saying whatever they're comfortable with because like one of our Facebook watchers said, I understand not wanting someone to physically punish your child, but how can you tell the other parent how to parent in their home? So like I'm saying, if they're married, and I was saying that person, I want them to treat my child or children as if they were their own. So I can't say, no, don't call them mom. But in the same breath, I want you to treat my child like they're your own. That's hypocritical. You can't do that. So if they're comfortable with calling her, the new woman, mom, hey, by all means, go ahead. But I'm gonna need you to, what I was saying towards the end there, I'm gonna need you to live up to that name. It's not a nickname. You need to live up to what that means, which means you're in their life and you're taking care of my child as if my child was your own. So I don't care about them calling her mom, but I need you to live up to that name.
Exactly. Especially if y'all got kids together. Also, they got to get all equal treatment.
Exactly.
Okay, well, going to make what Annice was saying, because when y'all was off, we had went to the next one, which was we went on, baby. So
was there a point where we were both gone and it was just Kim here?
Baby, I was. So what she was saying is,
oh my God.
Let me go to the setting boundaries with your partner, and I was saying when it comes to discipline, because I didn't whoop my kids. I did not hit my kids. It had to be y'all had to like pull a gun on somebody for me to knock you out. So if I send you to the house, I don't give a damn if you beating on your kids. You put your hands on mine, we gonna have a problem because I don't discipline like that. We take things away. We talk. I ain't had no problems. Ever since they was able to understand words, I sat down and I talked to them. So I really didn't have no discipline problems with my kids. They weren't bad kids because guess what Kim did? I communicated with my kids. I showed my kids respect. I didn't beat on them. So if I send them to the house and they have a problem, we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about it. We're going to figure out the root of the problem. Because if you put your hands on my child, yeah, that might be your house, but that's my child. And I don't discipline like that. And they can't come over my house if I can't beat them. That's between you and their father. Because if he allows you to keep my child, his child, out of the house because you want to put their hands on them, catch me outside. How about that? How about that?
That's that Kim. That's Kim.
That's when your husband or whoever the hell you married to need to step in and be like, hey, hold up, wait a minute. That's my child. Because I don't care how good the cat is. That's your child. And you not finna sit around and let somebody else mistreat your other child. Point blank, period. Because bullets travel fast. I'm just saying.
Sip that drink.
Well, I differ because I whooped my kids
Well,
when they were a certain age. Yeah, when they were a certain age, if they did something to where I felt like an ass whooping was warranted, baby, they got their asses whooped, both of them. And there was a time where I was married and my kids' fathers were not active in their lives. So my husband was all that they knew at the time. So if something happened like that to where I wasn't home to beat that ass, my husband took care of it. And I wish the deadbeat daddy would have something to say, because your ass was null and void because you were not around. So I wish you would have something to say about how my husband disciplines when I know it was cleared with me, because trust, communication was always there. So it's different strokes for different folks.
Right.
Whatever works for your household is what works for your household. But baby, I whooped my kids' ass. If there was ever a time to where my husband was present but I wasn't, and they needed their ass whooped, he had full permission to whoop that ass. And
Oh yeah,
Well, see,
my stepdad whooped my ass. I tell you
that's
that.
just what it was.
well, see, y'all was on the same page. Y'all was on the same
Exactly, we
page.
were on the
Because
same
even
page.
when I was married, that's the page that we were on. We didn't do that. I'm not saying that I didn't, because baby, my kids are scared of a back scratcher to this day, and they 15 and 16. If I tell you don't touch that stove and I see that hand up there that second time, pop. Not to say I sat there and just beat. I told you not to. No, I didn't do that. But if I needed to pop your tail to get your attention, I did it. But not just saying that my kids ran, but I didn't have any disciplinary problems. I didn't have to whoop them. Will I whoop kids? I will fuck a kid up. But I know I have to. That's what I'm saying, because I went a different route with raising my girls. I didn't have to. Now, nieces and nephews and all that, now they out here just wild and getting buck wild, and their mama say, hey, Cam, they get out of line, tear them cheeks. I'ma tan them cheeks. But we have a understanding. I'm just not finna just beat somebody's child because they in my house. No, I have an understanding. Whatever you do for discipline, I'm gonna do it for discipline. And then if it don't work, I'm gonna call you, baby. Come get. My nerves bad. Come get.
Right.
Mhm.
So therefore, it's out of my hands.
Yeah, my children, they are extra sensitive. They pretty much me all over. I don't have a whole bunch of me's, because god damn it, every little thing. I can look at them. I ain't gotta beat them. They over there. I'm sorry, mama. Like, yeah, you're damn right. Like, I just got this tone about myself that they just be cutting up from words. But best believe if an ass whooping is necessary, it's on. These earrings coming out, hair tied up. I'm whooping ass today. Y'all want to show out up in this grocery store. This therapist came over here to see about my son, and y'all showing here acting like y'all ain't got no kind of fucking home training.
Y'all ain't got no behaviors.
What kind? Who raised you? I raised you, but you acting like you sure ain't got no home training or no kind of discipline. So soon as she leave, that ass beat. Now I will do that, but I, like Kimberly, I did communicate with them too. So I didn't have to whoop they behind every time.
I didn't have to whoop my kids that much,
but it will happen when it's necessary. You're gonna know. You're gonna find out today. All my kids about to be taller than me, but guess what? I will look up at you
and still whoop your ass.
Bring right back down the hill. You right here. I don't care how big you get. Mama would still whoop that ass. Just believe it. 21, 25, I'm still whooping your ass. Okay, if you cutting up, disrespecting peers.
I would take them kneecaps out. Take them kneecaps straight out.
Y'all, my 16-year-old is way taller than me. But if you get out of line, you're going to find out real quick. I will whoop your ass. Don't do it. No, I don't care if you're taller than me or not. You can be 2 feet, 3 feet taller than me. I'm going to show you why I'm the mama.
Okay. You better tell it. You better tell it all the way around. And for anybody who would like to call in, the little number down there. 888.
Rolling on the bottom.
888-531.
Come on, y'all. Don't be shy.
8305. The PIN number is 50317. We would love to hear you. Thank you. And also, when you set the boundaries, y'all know everybody on the same page. They know what they can and cannot do. Hey, y'all got to have respect for each other's relationship. We just touched on that not too long ago.
Mhm. Yep.
You have to have respect for the other person's relationship. That means baby mamas, baby daddies, if they are the other folk is in a relationship, respect that relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call at 12:45 at night trying to have a conversation. You got to respect.
Them indecent hours. Don't you do it?
Yeah.
We in the bed. What's she calling for?
Right. You know damn well baby's sleeping.
Come on. Or, just pull up at a family function. You ain't invited. You don't know nothing.
Ooh, still good with the family. Family, some family can be trifling too. Because they like that baby mama, they like that girlfriend or whatever. They can't let go.
We
Right.
Girl, we got a barbecue coming up on the 5th, so you're gonna be there.
Hey,
Both y'all
caller.
had it at the same time.
Yo.
Hey, caller.
Hey,
How you doing?
You doing fine? How are you?
Doing good.
who's this?
Now, I know my question would probably be with the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically if the co-parent, like the significant other of the co-parent is
Turn your sound down so we can hear
Yeah.
I don't
We
even
got
know
an
what to
echo.
say here. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Can
we're
you hear
saying
me now?
whatever you have in the background, turn it down because we can hear the echo.
Okay. Let me cut it down.
Thank you, darling.
All right. So
Yep, there
if
went
the
Nikki.
significant-
I lost Nikki.
So if the significant other of the other parent of your child disrespects your child, how do you feel like you would go? Well, what would be your feeling on that?
Are you saying their partner disrespected your child? Or are you saying okay?
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, that
whole
right there. That's more than a problem. Because if you call yourself gonna be in my child's life, we not gonna be disrespectful. And especially like if it's a younger child, a child that really can't verbalize or anything like that. But if a child that understands, we finna sit down and we finna have a talk. What is going on? Why are you disrespecting my child? What has my child done to you? Because hey, kids are not perfect. So that child may have done something, may have been acting a little crazy on the side. We finna figure out what's going on. And it's gonna be my only warning, though. We gonna get this together. Hey, we gonna get this together. We gonna figure this thing out because the first time is our situation. The second time is my situation. And if I get involved, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be more than a problem. I'm gonna have 911 already dialed. So by the time I hit the door, I'm gonna hit that other one and I'm gonna drop the phone because my location gonna be on. I'm just gonna
it ain't no hitting no dough. It's hitting your face.
Sounds like that second time is just gonna be a death sentence right there.
That second time, I have no behaviors when it comes to that second time because the first time we straightened it out.
Yeah.
Because whatever happened, we're gonna figure this thing out. You gonna respect my child, and my child is gonna respect you because you are a part of the relationship that their mother or their father is in. So you're gonna be in my child's life. So therefore, my child has to respect you, and you have to respect my child. Because my child got an army behind it. So
Yeah, there ain't no second time. That first time you get
Mhm.
them
That
together.
child make that child
Right, that
make the
first-
whole call, but that whole family coming out.
Oh yeah. Shay and all them coming with me
Right.
next time.
you don't want to see me mad. You don't want to see me mad. You don't want no.
Oh,
I turn green, bust
no.
out my
Grandma
clothes
and
and
everybody.
everything.
Whole family coming.
Oh, you be the She-Hulk, huh?
I don't know how you knew. I don't play about bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gonna sit down. You know, we gonna have a red table talk about what happened and how this ain't gonna happen again. But after the second time, we gonna go ahead and flip that table,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going. I can't. I
And
can't
don't let
speak
me
on
have
it.
to
no more.
leave work and got a text or a call or FaceTime from my
'cause
baby.
I see that,
And I gotta leave
kind of like
and come
that,
see
that's
about my
like
child.
one
Oh,
of
it's
the
a
main
problem.
problems I see with a lot of relationships and stuff like that nowadays, especially like with kids, with parents that done moved on and stuff. I just wanted to get y'all input on everything.
Oh yeah, it's
We appreciate you calling.
sure do. Thank you so very much.
Okay.
That's a
And
good
also,
one, though.
I want to know what the
It
hell
really
y'all
was.
drinking on too.
Ah,
I'm actually drinking on some tea. I kind of finished it off. I got some. This is not sponsored. We paid for this shit. So it's Gold Pink tea.
I sponsor. Let's go ahead and sponsor them right now.
Thank you.
Who are we talking to?
It's talking about Gold Pink. I said I got Gold Pink tea. I said it's not
Hey,
sponsored. I
ain't no
paid
wrong
for it.
mhm.
Okay. I love it. It's
And my
Who
easy.
is this
brother-in-law
we're
brought
talking
me
to?
a
I
beer.
missed it. I
I'm about
missed
to go
it. Who
store
are
and
we
get some
talking
right
to?
now because of that.
What's your name, caller?
It's Kevin.
Kevin.
I
Oh,
already knew it was
Kevin.
Kevin.
Hey,
I know that
Kevin.
boy. Hey, Kevin. He the one brought me my alcohol.
With my
Thanks.
goof ass.
Oh, hey. Say, I'm drinking on coconut
I'm about
Ciroc.
to say, good show tonight. I just let y'all know that too.
Thank you so
Hey, we
much.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
And y'all better save me wherever hell y'all drinking at too. All three of y'all, damn it.
Hey, I'm at home. You can't be no safer than at home.
I'm just
Okay.
playing.
I just got off work. They my first day back. Baby, I ain't hit the clock since February 10th. So I was
Ooh, you had a
back
nice break.
today. Girl,
Oh,
that rehab
Lord.
almost took the girl out though. Almost took the girl out.
oh Lord, lucky y'all got to have the extended vacation with the pay, goddamn.
Ain't it?
I'm jealous.
I ain't to say that with pay
jealous.
again.
Yes.
I got
So that
paid
extra
good.
little money
Not going
comes
to
in
dance,
handy.
hey, I'm
Yeah, that-
jealous.
Ooh, I gotta work for my pay now. I'm sad.
Mhm.
Welcome to the
Oh.
club.
I gotta work for my pay now.
Yes,
I
them
know,
got
I still
spoiled.
cry too.
Girl,
Go ahead and
spoiled.
drink on tea as well.
Mhm.
But I ain't gonna hold y'all a little too much longer. I just want to get some input. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling in.
All right, then I'm gonna keep watching.
All
All
right.
right, then.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Kevin.
All right, bye.
And then also, you have to know the status of each other's relationship.
Mm.
That's a whole nother thing. Know the status.
Mhm.
Y'all gotta keep open lines of communication because folks have breakups, folks have makeups, folks have sometimes you just don't feel like being bothered with nobody. You need to let
Me.
everybody know
Me too, Maggie.
what the status of a relationship is because like sometimes you think that things are gonna be long term, fiancés just be like, you know what, I don't want to marry you no more.
Mm.
And so
Mm.
when you didn't introduce this person into their child life,
Oh, they
and
don't got
everything-
used to
they
them.
done got
They don't
used
call
to
them mama.
right. So you got to notice they know just in case you gotta sit the child down and talk to him. Like, no Stacy ain't gonna be around here no more.
Cause my kids are quick to be like, oh, what's her name?
No, baby, my oldest don't miss a beat. You hear me? She want to know where everybody is. Where are they? When they gonna be back? What time they left? How long they left? How long they plan on being gone? That now I gotta answer
Are
all
they
these
coming over this
questions.
weekend?
Right. Now I gotta answer all these questions.
I'm the parent.
Right. So my thing is, before you even bring your children into your relationship, I mean, because not only do you need to be upfront with your ex about your relationship, you need to be upfront with your children about your relationship too.
Yeah.
So if y'all are on this back and forth type of crap, 1 week y'all together, y'all doing good, y'all in love, but the next week y'all not together and y'all not in love, y'all not on the same page. If y'all are in that type of a pattern, don't bring your ex and don't bring you might have to bring your ex, but don't bring your kids into that. If it's not something that's going to be consistent, don't bring your kids into it, because now you looking stupid. You got to tell your kids and your ex, oh, well, we're not together. We're not together right now. We broke up. It's over. I'm this and I'm that and it's this done. But come 2-3 days later, when that loneliness set in and you go right back to the same person that you just, got done with. Now you got to look stupid telling your ex and your kids, well, we're back together now. So
yeah,
that's a whole nother type of thing. You need to make sure that it's serious and y'all are in it for the long haul before you bring your ex and your kids into your business. So
especially smaller kids.
Yes, that's a whole
they get attached so fast.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So, especially that person trying to, win them in and bringing them candy and toys and trying to, buy their love.
Giving them an extra bag of gummy bears and stuff, stuff like that.
And you used to that. Oh, he just take us out and everything is good. I get presents. They used to that. Right. They used to that. Then you back and forth and y'all ain't together this week. Okay, but you know what? He ain't gonna be around no more, but he gonna be back again the next weekend. Or no, better than that. You dating this one. The next thing you know, the old flame done came back. And you're like, I don't even want to be with him. So I'm gonna hook up with the other person. I'm gonna have to bring him back around. Yeah, I remember Bobby. Yeah, I remember him. He gonna come visit. And it just be like you got all kinds of uncles and brothers coming in and out their house, going into that bedroom. And it's like, okay, now I thought that was uncle this weekend, but he spent the night. So what's really going on, mama? Because I don't know. You had this person last weekend and you got this one. So we confused. And see, that causes more of a relationship issue in that child because they're seeing different folks revolving in and out of that house. And that's what, and that's what they see and that's what they think they got to do. So guess what? They promiscuous. They can't keep a relationship. They think they got to have everybody and got to do what they want to do because they saw that in you.
Right.
You wasn't being a perfect example to them. Yeah.
Can't be no temporary thing.
No, you got to be sure. You got to be sure this is going to be the one. That means y'all better be dating at least 6, 7, 8, 9 a year before you even get to that point that you ready to introduce them. Like, you know what? I'm ready for you to meet my children because I see that we are going to be together. So y'all got to have that conversation too. So what are we? Pretty much. What are we? Because I think we're ready to take that step further and I'm ready for you to meet my children. But you can't be in and out and undecided if you want to be with me. It's not going to work that way. You really got to be serious about this before you meet mine.
Okay. You good, Kim?
Girl, yes. The girl's trying to come down. The girls try to come down here and walk the dogs, but they don't want to be seen on camera. The dogs are behind me. How?
Look, we
Uh-huh.
got children that's gonna happen. My child be peeking in the door like, "Mama, you
Yeah.
done?
Right.
My
You
kids,
finished? It's 9:30."
yeah, youngest when it came down here, she laying all on the floor trying to get the dog. Girl, if you don't get back upstairs. So,
No, mine had to ask for a snack a few minutes ago. Mama, I'm like, I'm on the show. Can I have a snack? Yeah. You couldn't message me or something. You got all this technology. You couldn't ask me on the message. You got to be here. Can I get a snack? Girl, go on. Go on by your business.
that was too funny. And Dex just fussing. You gonna be in the camera? Yeah, but we gotta walk the dogs. We don't want to be seen. The show almost over. Just wait.
Right. Like, wait.
The show almost over.
That's funny.
I know y'all. You gotta walk them right now, please. Couple minutes.
We gotta.
Kelly, hey Kelly, hey girl.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's my best friend.
And getting
My
back
best
to that,
friend.
to make sure the significant other knows their role in the child's life.
Yes.
That's a given. That's a given.
Mhm.
If you're married, you're gonna love my child just like you love your own child. You know.
Mhm.
And the same thing would be for me. If Dex had another child, guess what? Come on, bring the ball himself on in here. Sit down, get you something to drink. We gonna have some fun, you know. Because guess what? That child is a part of Dex, so that child is gonna be a part of me. We're gonna have respect. We're gonna sit around. We're gonna chew on some food. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna play. We're gonna throw the ball. I ain't gonna throw it pretty hard. I ain't gonna throw it hard because you know this shoulder's kind of ain't there yet. But I'm gonna try. You know, just because. I
Now,
know my
what if
role
that
in that
child
life.
don't like you? What happens if they just do everything in their power because they just want their mom and daddy to be together? They just want to be spiteful and mean. What happens when that happens? You can't connect with that child. What do you do?
Well,
That's a whole nother ballpark because
that's
it
when
might not have
that's
nothing
when
to
the
do
father
with
step
you.
in. Right.
Yeah.
That's when the significant other steps in. Because if I'm respecting this child, I'm doing everything right by this child, and this child just does not like me.
Mm-hmm.
The first time, I'm gonna let Dex take care of it. Because he gonna have to sit down, he gonna have to explain to the child, look, this is who I love. Me and your mother are not together anymore. You know, you're gonna come over here. Kim is gonna be over here. Kim's gonna cook the meals. Kim, we have kids, you know, dogs over here. You know, if you come over here, this is who you gonna deal with. Because guess what? I'm not gonna leave my house.
No.
So a child can come over here.
No.
I'm not. So that's when the parents step in. You know, baby mama gonna have to come sit down and be like, look, we not together no more. Me and your daddy, we through. This is who your daddy is with. You know, they married. They got children running around too. You just gonna have to figure it out. Now, if the child continues.
Ooh. Especially they about 17, 18. I think they gonna smell themselves a little bit.
Right.
That child continue. Lord have mercy. To be disrespectful in my house. And I got to be involved. I really can't say what I will or will not do. I still will try to be respectful, but I'm not going to be on no eggshells. And if you step to me, I'm going to forget you a child.
There you go. If you're going to act like a man, you're going to be a man today.
Mm.
You know, if I got to mace a kid, I'll mace a kid. I ain't.
Wow.
just saying.
No,
I'm gonna try
okay.
not to put my hands on another person's child, but I will mace the shit.
What about
out
this
your
scenario?
eyes.
Maybe, okay, you're getting serious with somebody who has never been married. They don't have any kids, but yet they're coming into your life and they're trying to be, stepdad of the year because they feel, that's what they got to do. But what if your kids are just not having it? How? And this is somebody that you want to be with. You want to move forward. You want to be married to this person. This person wants to be married to you. They looking at houses. They looking at relocating if that's necessary. How do you handle that when your kids are just not fucking having it? How do you handle that type of a situation?
First of all, you still a child. Point blank and period. I'm paying these bills. You getting clothes on your back, food to eat. So whatever I decide who I want to be with, you gonna respect that.
Yeah.
Bottom line, I don't care how you feel. If this person is not physically harming you or causing you any distress, you gonna respect who I say I want in my home and who I'm with. Bottom line. So we're gonna get to that level. I'm gonna look at you eye to eye. What we're not gonna do is disrespect the person that I love. Because you and your feelings, because that ain't your daddy. I don't care about that. This is who I want to be with. Mama want to be happy too.
Right.
So you finna respect that. Please believe.
Because you deserve to have a life.
Remember, you are a child. I'm your mother. So that's it. That's all. I don't entertain that. You gonna stay in a child's place.
Well, see, and that's what I'm talking about. When that child does disrespect your whoever you with, that's when you step in and be like, look, this ain't what's gonna happen. You the child, I'm the parent. I feel that I shouldn't have to defend myself against your child. You check your child, because the second time I'm feel a little disrespected, they might get maced. I'm saying. But you let them know this is who I'm with. And this is how it's gonna be. You the child, I'm the parent. This person is in my life. We married. Shut up and get in line. Your plate waiting on the table. Just stay in the child place. Exactly. Stay in the child place.
Kids, stay in your place. Period.
Because they can get nasty and disrespectful, especially when they, like I said, feeling themselves. They think they're a grown ass man. You better humble yourself and sit your ass down. You still can't, pay for your own shit. You still can't get out of this house and take care of yourself. So as long as I got to take care of you, my rules, my house, this is what's going to happen. Period.
Okay. So that's basically what we're talking about. The next topic. That was basically what the next topic was. We already on.
I love how we naturally flow into the next topic.
We already on it. You check that child. The parent of that child need to check them. Because if I get a call, yo, Arissa so and being disrespectful and say she don't like, okay, I expect you to check her. Guess what gonna happen when she get home? She gonna get checked by me. Because guess what? You are still a child. What they got going on in your house, what they got in their household, long as they respecting you, they not disrespecting you, you are not being hurt. Whoever roll in the bed with him treats you right, then there should be no problems. Why don't you like so and so? Did they do something to you? Did they say something to you? If nothing is wrong, then you're gonna have to respect them. While you're in their presence. Period. You're a child.
Still giving them sweet chin music right about now. You beating up kid.
Mine. Phil been beating up kids since we started.
Chin music.
Phil been beating up cheering since we started.
Nieces, nephews. Oh, yeah.
Snatching folks through
Everybody can
screen
get it.
doors. Yeah.
It does boil down to maturity.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. On all sides, because once a child gets old enough to know right from wrong, you have a level of maturity also.
Mhm.
If you
Oh, yeah.
15, 16, 17 years old and you acting like you
know
two
better.
because you upset, then we're gonna have to check you at the door.
Right.
It's time to grow up. Now the
Mhm.
child 6 or 7, or 5 or something like that, they don't understand. They mind. You gotta, sit down and explain to them. Gotta talk to them like Sesame Street. Elmo's mommy no longer with daddy, and now you gotta break it down like that. So
This is mommy and this is daddy. We're no longer together, okay?
right,
We don't get together.
but
We're
mommy still
separated
loves
now.
mommy
Oh
still
my
loves
God.
you, and daddy still loves you, but they just don't love each other. You gotta break it down for the little 6, 7-year-olds to get it.
And mama want to be happy again.
Right.
So this is
sometimes you
Jacob.
gotta-
This is mama, and we can be together. All up in
Right.
this house.
together.
Best friends. I love you.
Why? That nigga about to fall out. You gotta break it down for the children. That's all. Sometimes you got to bring it.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes you gotta bring it so they understand.
I'm crying. Lord have mercy. Kim, why? Why you thought that?
I'm just saying. Hey, look. I used to, when I was in college, I majored in child development, so I can get down to the maturity of a 2-year-old if I have to.
Oh, we don't love Nikki. She done laughed her ass off.
She didn't cut the camera off. I worked at a daycare center. I did all that. So hey, I can get down in the sandbox with the kids if I got to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's just me. Don't worry, I ain't got no sense, baby. No. And I fool around had 2 children. I ain't got no sense.
And then they end up having no sense. My children ain't got no lick of sense either. They just as crazy as me.
I ain't got no type of behaviors. So where is Nikki?
We done lost darling Nikki.
Right, it's time for the last sip. She ain't in here. Good. Well, maybe she'll get back by the time we get through. It's
She
time
did.
for the.
She left her ass off that screen, Mike.
She did that. Laughed it straight on off.
In
She done fell off the internet. She laughed so hard.
it.
Well, honey,
Well.
that her girl. There we talking about you laughed your ass off for real.
I had to get myself all the way together. Ooh, oh shit. Okay. I'm back.
Okay.
Oh,
What if they
child.
have a reason to these
What?
restrict as a parent and there is not what they used to?
Not what they used to.
Well, it all depends on what strict is. Because there's different levels of strict. There's a no, you can't have juice after 5, and then there's a military strict, going and making sure everything is folded right. If it ain't folded right, you're throwing all up. So it all depends. Now you just not finna just mistreat my child. I don't care. I'm
Right.
not gonna just mistreat my child. I don't care how strict you are. You're not gonna just be abusive and
Oh yeah,
mistreat my child.
there's a level to
There's
discipline.
a level,
So
right?
please
There's a level
believe.
to it. Please believe. You not just finna just have my child just what's something stupid? What's something stupid? Just TV after a certain time, that ain't it. But if you want to just take everything out of the child's room because they just did something that you just didn't like, then no, you're not gonna just do something like that. So it's different levels to it. Not saying that my child is untouchable, but you still have to respect the child, and the punishment has to go in line with what happened. Now, if it's something minor and you do something major, we're gonna have a problem.
Thank you, Big Yellow.
The punishment has to fit the crime. You just not gonna be just unreasonable because I don't raise my kids like that. You're just not gonna be unreasonable. And I mean, because sometimes I can't answer some of these questions, baby, because I wasn't traditional with my, I wasn't traditional black with I didn't whoop my kids or cuss them out or call them all out their name. So, I mean, I'm just different. I don't have behavioral problems with my kids. So I really can't say what if the person is strict. It all depends on what happened. Does the punishment fit the crime? If the punishment does not fit the crime, then we're going to have a problem. I'm going to step in the first time and be like, look, we're not finna do that. That's not how I do. And apparently when me and old boy was together, apparently we was on the same page with it too, because all of a sudden he want to get with you and act real stupid when we've been raising these kids like this for years. I'm gonna jump on his ass too, because you're not finna sit up here and let nobody mistreat my child. Strict or not, you're not gonna mistreat my child. That all comes down to respect of my child. Because once you disrespect my child, you disrespecting me. And we gonna have a problem. So it all depends on what the strict is.
I want to add to that because when I was married, and part of the reason for why I chose to end that marriage was towards the end, like maybe the last year or two, maybe, my ex-husband was more enthusiastic about being the disciplinarian than he was about actually being involved in their lives. Like the only time you had anything to say to my kids was when it was about discipline. Like you're a little too enthusiastic about being a disciplinarian when you have no idea what's going on in their lives. So people need to learn how to balance being a part of that child's life and a part of being a disciplinarian. It can't be all disciplinarian. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to have respect for that. You have to show some type of an interest in who that child is. You can't only have something to say to a kid when you're correcting them or when you want to offer some discipline. It can't be all about that. So I understand what that means because I've been in that situation, and that was part of the reason why I had to let it go. Because if my kids being teenagers were so uncomfortable being around you that anytime I had to go out of town, they had to go somewhere else and couldn't stay home, there's a problem. So I understand that part of it because you so strict that you just gung-ho about being disciplinarian, but you have no idea who my kids are. And that's a problem. So it can't be all about discipline or and it sucked that happened after we were married for 2 years, 3 years. I don't know where the disconnect happened, but I know what that's like, and I had to take that into consideration that my kids aren't happy. I'm not happy either. I'm sorry. And not to say that I'm a pushover or I didn't discipline them, but if that's all you're about and that's all you care about, there's a disconnect somewhere, and this can't continue. So, I want to add to that. Let that go.
Like I said, I have a child. Now I have 2 children now with disabilities and things like that. But at this time, it was my son. And anybody that has an autistic child or a child with any kind of
No.
developmental delay, because you feel that he needs to be at a certain level, and you're telling me that because how he was acting, my child used to get in everything before he started going to school and getting that corrective and repetitive education, where now he's to the level where he can sit his little butt down and follow directions, but he had to get there first.
Right.
Mhm.
And if you telling me, because you so military, that is the way you operate, but you ready to cave my son's chest in, you getting the fuck on. That is
Right
not
on.
no way
Mhm.
to handle, especially a child with a disability. You have to have understanding. You have to have patience. You don't get a second chance. I'm sorry. As soon
Mhm.
as you say that and you threaten harm on my kids in that type of way, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my
Right.
house,
Mhm.
because you're never gonna talk that way about my children because I'm military and this the fuck how I post. No, nigga.
Mhm.
These are my children first and foremost. You just here. You can go.
All right. And
Please.
I feel the same way. If hold on, to address it, okay, then there's issue with you and your spouse. No, there was no issue, because when we were dating and you started acting like this towards my child, you fix it then. There will be no spouse,
Mhm.
Mhm.
because my children will come first, regardless.
Thank you. Mhm.
There are 100 million men in this world.
Yeah.
Don't ever believe that I'm gonna be with somebody just because, oh my God, I love them so much, and put a man above my children. I would never
Exactly.
in my life
Exactly.
do that. So when we are in the talking stage, all the things that we talked about before, the communication, the setting bare boundaries, the being on the same page. If we do all of that and there is still a problem, you're not going to be in my life. I have to put my children first and put my happiness first, because what I look like being happy, running all the streets and smiling and grinning, and this man is being abusive and being just crazy to my children. What kind of mother am I?
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I mean,
So-
we will forever be on a different page if you feel that my children have to act a certain way around somebody who's not their father.
Mhm.
That person will not be in their life. Period. I will live alone under a bridge before I allow anyone to mistreat my children. So there will be no spouse.
Mhm.
Yeah. Lord, we don't
There will
went
be no
in
spouse.
today, ladies.
There will be no
Okay.
spouse. So, I mean, when it comes to mine, I'm willing to be by myself for my kids. Willing,
Mhm.
happy. God be all so much bald head, how she. But that's a whole nother. But I'm not going. No. Mm-mm. All right, let's get on with this last sip, ladies. Yes.
Okay.
Baby.
Yes. Sorry we had technical difficulties,
Baby.
Right.
but we made it through. And y'all hung with us. We appreciate it. But remember,
Thank you.
y'all subscribe to that network. Strictly Prohibited if you're on Facebook.
Yes. And on YouTube, Strictly Prohibited. Thank you. Go ahead and hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. So the next time we start cutting up like this, baby, because we cut up every show.
We lose
Every
signal. We get right back
show.
to it.
We
Ain't
cut.
nothing
Some
stopping us.
always happy. We always cut up, baby.
Mhm.
Nikki that laughs her way off of the screen and back on.
I had to
We do-
compose my damn self.
So hey, and Strictly Prohibited Network, we have other shows too, not just Champagne Conversation. We have Breaking the Stigma. We have Red Cup Rants. We have the Hodgepodge Show. We got but Juju gonna be on the other Red Cup. We got Red Cup Rants and Red Cups Part 2. And then man Mike just jump on every now and then with his little commentary, baby. He be getting it. Hey, if you want to just talk sports and just shoot the shit, Mike always dropping something. Always. So go ahead and just subscribe so you don't miss nothing. You ain't got to watch us. We appreciate it, but you watch something else too. We got other things on there too.
Okay.
But you can watch us because we cuts up, baby. We act a whole fool all the time. So feel free.
Okay, so last tip,
Well.
I'll go first on last tip because I don't ever go first.
Okay.
And mine's gonna be short.
Oh, get
So,
these.
ladies and gentlemen, because I'm not gonna just pinpoint men, because I'm sure there are some ladies that do this shit too, but it has to stop. Social media. It seems like I have a lot to say about social media, but damn it, y'all be doing the fool on social media.
Mhm.
Okay, so if you're a man or a woman, you see somebody, you like, damn, she fine. I need to be her friend. You hit that friend request button, right? If she
Oh,
so
Lord, here we
happens,
go.
if she so happens to hit accept, can you please explain to me why your first reaction is to video call that woman?
Oh,
Not
oh
not
Lord.
once, not
twice.
twice, 3 times. You call that woman back to back on not just regular call, which is still disrespectful, but you video calling her 3 times back to back in less than a minute, and she don't answer your call. And do you really wonder why she's not answering that call? But then that's not even the half of it. She don't answer your call, or he don't answer your call, ladies, because I know there's some thirsty heifers out there too, just like there's thirsty nakers out there.
Ooh, hardy you are.
Your first response to her or him not answering your call is, I called you 3 times. What's wrong with you? What?
Girl, I saw that.
Why? I want to know why. And if there is anybody watching, if there's anybody that happens to watch this show later on and it happens to not be live, I want to know why. Why do you feel like you have the right to, number one, call that person that you've never had a conversation with, you don't know nothing about? Why do you feel so comfortable calling them? Number two, you feel comfortable calling them. Why? I don't know. I still need the answer to that question. But number two, when they don't answer, why the hell do you think there's something wrong with them? Have you ever in your life thought there's something wrong with your ass?
Okay.
To number one, think that you can call somebody on social media that you've never interacted with to begin with. But number two, to think that something's wrong with them because they chose not to answer your ass. You are a stranger. Stranger motherfucking danger. Why? I need to know. I need to know the answer to this. So if you are watching this show, or if you watching this show later on, I need to know why you think, number one, it's okay to call that person, and number two, why you think it's something wrong with them if they happen to not answer your call.
Mm-hmm.
And I will fucking wait for that answer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not understanding why it's okay to you to contact somebody in that manner and you don't know nothing about them other than you like the way that they look, because that's got to be the only reason why you sent that friend request to begin with. I need to know why you have the audacity and the unmitigated gall to hit that call button. But number two, think that something is wrong with them because they don't answer you. Why do you think that's okay, sir or ma'am? Because like I said, we don't one side here. We give it to both of y'all. Why do you think that's okay? I really need to know the answer to that. Because I'm going to let you know something right now. It's not okay. Not ever is it ever okay for you to, number one, call, but number two, to assume something is wrong with them because they didn't answer your call with your thirsty ass.
Yeah, that's some narcissistic stuff right there.
I'm not understanding.
Girl.
Yeah.
But
I'm
anyway,
ready for my
Girl.
last sip. My last sip is about this business. Now, I throw some little thirst pictures up there just to test some stuff out. To see how many
Uh-oh.
likes I can get on that picture.
Uh-oh.
Honey, I get 100, 200, whatever, all in my inbox, everything. But as soon as I put anything business related, y'all nowhere to be found.
Cricket.
So do I gotta be butt ass naked for y'all to pay attention to what I gotta say for my business? I'm just saying.
you know I feel
Because
you
it
on
seems
that.
like that's all you paying attention to. Just saying. Y'all are wrong for that. Support people. Support people. It don't take nothing, like we said before. It don't take nothing but a share, a like.
At all.
If you ain't with
That's
it,
it.
somebody else on your timeline gonna be with it. But god damn it, stay out my fucking inbox about unnecessary bullshit. If it ain't about business, I ain't got nothing to talk to you about. I'm
At
sorry.
all.
Okay.
Especially if I'm
Okay.
saying I'm single and I don't want to mingle right about now. Get out of my inbox. Stop liking them pictures and ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, for these pure romance. That's what you need to be
Okay.
oohing about.
Hit that website and
Get
make a
on that
purchase.
link. Make a
Hit
purchase.
it.
That will make me go, ooh, oh, thank
Ooh.
you.
Ooh.
That's another
Appreciate you.
thing.
Now I want to be your friend. Thank
To
you,
add
friend.
to that, yes. I mean, y'all gotta think outside the damn box. If you liking a woman and you see that that woman is an entrepreneur, she has her own business. How about you be different than all the other 100 Negroes, or
Mhm.
it don't even, you know what? It don't even matter what the race is. How about you be different than them 100 other men that are lusting and thirsting over her pictures? How about you set yourself apart and you go support her business? I guarantee you, she's gonna be like, oh, okay. She gonna pay,
There you
pay attention. Right. She gonna pay
Now
attention
you
to that.
speaking some facts right there, because you're gonna look again like, wait a minute. He's
Right.
supporting my stuff.
Do you think
What's
she
your name?
cares about the 200 people who are hitting like or love or commenting? Oh, gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. Oh, sexy. Mommy this. And oh,
Ooh,
God is
not
that.
mommy.
Do you think she cares about them 200 comments that mean nothing? Or do you think she's going to pay attention to the order that you placed on her website that's going to put some money in her pockets? Because guess what? She has a family to take care of. Which
Thank
one
you.
do you think she's going to pay more attention to?
Mm.
Mhm.
Y'all got to think outside the box.
Because if somebody got confidence, we don't need those compliments.
Okay.
We appreciate it, but
We get those at the gas station or the grocery store. We don't care about these online comments. How about you set
At
yourself
all.
apart? Set yourself apart.
there you go.
I'm going to shut up
Just
now.
saying. Look, I'm done. I just had to get that out there.
Mic drop.
Oh, baby. My last sip. I can't top that. No.
It ain't about topping. Shoot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Turn it up.
Okay. Right. My last sip. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, please, in these times that we have now, because it seemed like 2020 has gone backwards like 60 years. And all of a sudden, folks are realizing, oh my God, oh, Black people are being treated so bad. Oh, I just can't understand why. Oh, this has been going on for so long. But come on. We need to educate. Okay, hold on. Let me take two. White people, look up systematic racism, please, if you don't understand it. When we say Black Lives Matter, we're not saying only Black lives matter. We're saying Black lives matter also. We're all in this together. We all on this earth together. So if you walking down the neighborhood and you see a black kid walking down, where do you live? What are you doing? Guess what you sound like? What you doing around here, boy? That's what you sound like. Stop it. Educate yourself. Because guess what? Black people now are moving into neighborhoods that you don't think they're supposed to be in. Because guess what? We're making money too.
Oh, we started
able-
businesses now.
We're
Mhm.
able to live too. Yeah, you gonna see Negroes on Rodeo Drive with bags. You gonna see black folks driving around in BMWs that we did not steal. We bought. Because guess what? We moving on up. You know, like George and Weezy. Educate yourself. My children walk outside every day and they announce when they leave and when they come back. And if they not back within a certain amount of time when they walk them dogs, I'm nervous. Because we are in a predominantly not black area. And I don't want my kids being stopped by somebody who feels that they don't live here. Or they don't have the means to live here. So, dear white people, educate yourselves. Dear white people, educate your parents. Because it's the older white folks that's out here. You know, the Karens that's pulling guns on people. You know, the Karens that are hitting people's cars with bats when they're trying to get home when the streets are flooded. You know, it's y'all. Educate yourself. See beyond. Take your blinders off. Look around. Oh, you're going to see Black people, you're going to see Latinos, you're going to see natives, you're going to see all of them. Just go and get out the cabin in the woods and come on to the light where everybody else is. And you will see we all can live together. Because as a Black woman, I should not be nervous if Dex takes too long to go to the store. Because somebody feel that he stole what he bought out of Walmart because they feel that he shouldn't have had enough money to buy something. You know, my children should be able to walk down the street without somebody asking them where they live. What are you doing around here? You know, come on, educate yourself. Because if I get that phone call saying that they down the street and so and so and so and so then came up on them on my way out the door, I'm grabbing something to cut. Because I don't play by mine. If I'm going to go to jail, if you're going to call the cops, I'm going to give them a show. That just me, don't worry about me. I ain't wrapped too tight. I'm a screws. They loose. Some screws ain't even in there. I'm just rattling. I do this too much. You can hear the screws going around because they're not even screwed in. But I'm saying, educate yourself, dear white people. Do that. We built this country. Believe it or not. Because, you know, we built this country. You didn't. Mm-hmm. The natives were here first. You wiped them out. Then you went right on over there to Africa. Say, hey, come on over here. I got something to tell you. Stacked us like dominoes on the ship. Brought us over here. And we built this country for free 99. So if you see me driving around in a nice shiny car, don't call the police on me. Because if you do, I'm just going ahead and just start whooping your ass. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna give me a reason to call the police. Because I'm not the one to pull out the phone and do this. What did you say? Say it again. Say it. That's not me. I'm sorry. So please, Karen, look at this face. Look. Don't step to me. I'm not the one. So let me get off my high horse, baby. Dear white people, educate yourself. And stop being racist. Thank you.
That's right. The Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Y'all see my shirt? Lightly melanated, but I'm hella black.
There you
Don't
go.
forget that.
There you go. Girl, get it, girl. Get it, girl. I like that. Where'd you get that from? Lord, she done froze. I'm so tired of the internet today. You have froze. Where'd you get that from? Because you was like, that was it.
Yeah, I got it. It was an ad online, actually.
Ad. Because you know, babe, Facebook got me scared to order anything because I be seeing these folks with these wigs. Be having me cracking up getting these wigs off Facebook. And you think they got the swoop going and you know the Karen Bob and they look like Sideshow Bob.
No, I always check the comments and I check to see if they purchased it and took a picture of it and everything. So I double check and triple check before I
But
get
you know
anything.
those be fake accounts that they put positive stuff on there. So yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, but this one particularly was actually black owned.
There you go, Nikki.
I know.
We're about to end this show.
It's the internet today. This particular one was black owned that did it, and the person like messaged you and communicate with you. So I got lucky this time around. I just had to have it.
Yeah, because you know, honey, sometimes it's like getting stuff off Wish. You don't know what it is. Yeah. So
yeah,
baby, we're gonna go ahead this, girl, because I don't know what's going on. The internet won't let us be great today. So thank y'all, everyone who joined in through the foolishness, going in and out, up and down. Today has been one for the record books.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all like this video on the way out, and she is back. Make sure you like this video on the way out. Leave a comment. It's circling. Honey, we thought it was.
Well.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, well, my
Well, Nikki says that she had.
We had an awesome time, and we will see y'all next Thursday. Give us a topic. Y'all go to the page, go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and leave us some comments. Let us know what kind of topics you want us to talk about. Because we must be pulling them out the head. We pull them out the head. Thank you, Phil. Saying it's a great show. We closing the show up, Nikki, honey, for something else happen.
I'm sick of it.
Well, we will see y'all next Thursday. And thank y'all so much. We love y'all so much. Bye. See y'all next time.
Yes.